Good morning, dear learners. This is Dr. Praful Kumar Padhi from Astha School of Management, Associate Professor Marketing. Today we will discuss about the topic consumer behavior. Here we will focus on theories of consumer behavior, models of consumer behavior and factors influencing consumer behavior. In consumer behavior, what we study attitude, behavior along with motivation, personality, perception, learning and segmentation. Whereas the segmentation of the consumer means the division of the consumers on the basis of geographic segmentation, means location wise segmentation, demographic segmentation, psychological segmentation means it's a motivation parameter, psychographic segmentation means the lifestyle of the consumers, socio-cultural segmentation, use related segmentation, benefit segmentation and hybrid segmentation. When you take some example of personality in relation to the color, in many companies we see they use blue color, yellow color, orange color, white color, black color, silver color. It has some significant, like blue color, respect and authority. For example, Yes Bank. Yellow color novelty, temporary, warmth means McDonald. Green color used by the Spotify. Red color used by the Airtel. Orange color is also used by Crunch. The product name is Crunch. Brown color it is used by Asian Paint. White color is used by the Amul, and black color is a indication of the sophisticated product, that is Jeep. Silver color, gold color, platinum color also used by many companies. In theories of the consumer behavior, we find learning theory, psychoanalytical theory, gestalt theory, cognitive theory and psychological field theory. And also we will focus on models of consumer behavior. The basic models of consumer behaviors are black box model, distributive approach model, consumer decision model, factors influencing consumer decision making model, segmentation model, psychographic model and VALS, diffusion of innovation model. There are about 14 types of models we will discuss in the different sessions, like buying behavior model, consumer buying behavior model, economic model, psychological model, Pavlovian model, input output model, black box model, sociological model, Eagle Blackwell Collart model, model of family decision making model, Nicosia model, model of industrial buying behavior model, netizen model, VALS model, feminist model. Now we will do one sort of activity. I will tell you some kind of brand names. You have to write the brand names in the rank order manner. These are all universal brands like Colgate, Crest, Oral-B, Glister, Dabur. Have you written? Okay. Then I am shifting to same type of question. Write the toothpaste name in the rank order manner individually you use. That is Red, Close-Up, Oral-B, Colgate, Pepsodent, Sensodyne, all these are. Now you find whatever you have written. The first question what I asked you, write the brands in rank order manner. It means universal question. As for the universal acceptance, you have written the rank order of all the brands. But when I asked the question, write the toothpaste name in rank order manner, means individually what you have used or what you are using, you are writing the brand name. Here the behavior of the consumer is changing as per the company's question. Again, you have to consider 2 points, 2 attributes like attitude and behavior while studying the consumer behavior. In simple sentence, we can say the study of consumer behavior at the time of search of the product, purchase of the product, use of the product and dispose of the product is known as the consumer behavior. Now, the attitude, what we know, that is inclusive of the feelings, beliefs and thoughts of the consumer, where it is divided into 3 types of attitude, that is affective, cognitive and conative. Affective one indicates the emotions and feelings, cognitive indicates the way of response based on the feelings and behavior of an individual. Now, when the conative comes, as per the affective and cognitive, how he acts and reacts in the marketplace or towards any product, that is the cognitive behavior or attitude. Similarly, we will come to the behavior part. As per the attitude, when a consumer acts or behaves or persuade himself individually, that is called the way of presenting himself, is known as the behavior. The behavior is also, while a company will study the behavior, the company has to observe the behavior and actions of an individual, maybe the visitor, maybe the customer, maybe the consumer. So that the behavior is also divided into 3 parts as per the presentation of a consumer, that is called observational behavior, covert behavior and social behavior. Here also, while the company person has to study the consumer behavior, the company person has to study the consumer behavior of an individual at the time of search of the product, purchase of the product, use of the product and dispose of the product. Now, again I will do the simplification of the consumer behavior study. Now, when a consumer, maybe the visitor, suppose a marketplace, in a marketplace many type of retailers are there, many type of wholesalers are there, and there is a traffic flow comes from one direction to another direction and goes from one direction to another direction. Now, few visitors, we will say visitors, because till now, until unless they will come to the retail shop or the wholesaler shop or a retail mart, we cannot say they are our customers or consumers. So that when they come to the marketplace, maybe the hybrid market, maybe the digital market, maybe the place as a location or physical market, when he search for product, any product, the marketer has to study the behavior of the visitors or maybe the consumers. Similarly, while purchasing or negotiating with the person, market person, the market person or the managers or the salesperson has to study the behavior of the person, what is the purchase behavior, his purchase behavior. Similarly, after purchase of the product, the customer is now away from us. Now, how can we observe his behavior at the time of use and dispose of the product? For that, there is a research method is there to observe the consumer behavior while using the product and while disposing the product. Now, 2 to 3 things we have to keep again in our mind while studying the behavior. That is, one point is your impact, influence, affect and effect. For example, suppose we take an example of impact. I just read some statement like impact of monthly saving on purchase decision of daily grocery items. Similarly, we will go to influence. Example 2, influence of family decision tree on dispose of old model Java bike and purchase of EV electric vehicle. Similarly, we will go for the example 3, how changing profile of the consumer affects the consumer basket in real estate sector purchasing factors. Now coming to the fourth example of effects of digital AI visualization on the traditional shopping platform in FMCG sector. These are the some kind of consumer behavior study in the practical sense. In general, what we say, consumer behavior is the study of behavior of the consumer at the time of how he acts at the time of search, purchase, use and dispose of the product. Question 1, why will we study consumer behavior? Question 2, who will study the consumer behavior? That is important. Now, how 4P, as we know the marketing mix means 4 P's of the marketing, how it is related to the consumer behavior. While we say consumer behavior is the study of the behavior of the consumer at the time of search, means there is a place, search and purchase, what he or she purchase, product he or she purchase. Similarly, while negotiating, the price factor has to observe and study. Similarly, the promotion point, the promotion factors also to be studied by the company while studying the consumer behavior. So that we can say the consumer behavior is related to 4P of marketing. When we go for the different models of the consumer behavior, the simplification of the model, which is called consumer decision making model. In this model, there are 5 steps of the consumer decision making. The first is need recognition, second is your information search, third is evaluation of alternatives, fourth is your purchase decision, fifth is your past purchase evaluation. Now, when we find some kind of attributes which influence the consumer behavior, and the company has to study those influential parameters at a particular time, that time study of the consumer behavior is very important. In general, the working personnel, they come to market once in a week, twice or thrice in a week, and they purchase in bulk for their family. Similarly, a businessman, when he purchases some luxury goods, then he became the rare purchaser of that product, so that this class of people may come under the elite class. There is a general person, occupational person, there is a elite class of person. Now, why consumer behavior is studied? Because the company has to give proper type of services as per the profile of the consumer. He may be the occupational person, service oriented person, may be a farmer, may be a industrialist, may be a businessman. So, as per the demographic profile, the company has to prepare itself to provide certain services to study the consumer behavior at the time of interacting with the consumer. The interaction may be the omni-channel, through omni-channel, may be hybrid version, may be your physical contact with the customer. Today, this session is over. Thank you.